Today is day 2 of Judge Ketanji Brown Jackson's confirmation hearing. So she is the first black female to be nominated to the Supreme Court. And today, she's facing questions from senators. In her opening statements yesterday, she stressed her history as an independent thinker. Take a look.
I have dedicated my career to ensuring that the words engraved on the front of the Supreme Court building, equal justice under law, are a reality and not just an ideal.
And like most things on Capitol Hill, it all comes down to politics. So what are Republicans saying about Judge Jackson's nomination? Take a look at what Senator Ted Cruz said yesterday.
No one is going to inquire into your teenage dating habits. No one is going to ask you with mock severity, do you like beer? But that's not to say this hearing should be non-substantive and non-vigorous.
So a historical hearing, but also this is Tory's Super Bowl. It is.
Oh, I had it on.
Live for this. So give us first your take, and then also, do you think that these types of questions are fair?
So you're allowed to ask anything about anything, really, and you are going to get really tough questions. It's a hot spot, and it should be. The Senate Judiciary Committee is made up of some of the best minds in the world. It is a leading committee. It is a senior ranking committee, and you're going to get tough questions because they want to see how you handle under pressure. Now, it's clear that one side is really hurt from a lot of the things that went on with Kavanaugh and Coney Barrett. And the majority of it was spending time rehashing how hurt they were from that kind of conversation. So it had nothing to do with Ms. Jackson, which is interesting. It had much to do with their own personal feelings. Lindsey Graham went on about like religion and then said, well, they asked this about, Coney Barrett and all this and the beer. So what you really should be doing is finding out her judicial policy. How does she take the Constitution? Is it a moving document? Is it steady? Does she go by the spirit of the law, the letter of the law? But unfortunately, we're getting a lot of, you made fun of Brett Kavanaugh, so I'm going to bring it up here because I'm still hurt about it. So that's what's happening right now. Ketanji is well qualified, incredibly qualified, and I thought what she said, which you would like, is she said to her girls, I'm sorry I wasn't around that much, and I know it. She said I wasn't around because she was busy leading up to this honorable seat, but she gave it up to her children's, and moms everywhere knew that was relatable, I thought.
Yeah, just when you said that, I thought about like my mom. She got her PhD as a single mom, with my sister and I, and not to go in too deep with it, but there was like a lot of family turmoil that she was dealing with on top of being a mom getting her PhD in 1990 when that was not a thing.
And a person of color as well.
A woman of color getting a PhD was not received well by the community.
Wow.
Let's just say that. And so like the sacrifices that parents make being away from their kids, moms, dads, however you identify. I mean, for myself personally, I think about the years that I was touring 32, 36, 38 weeks a year and missing my kids, and how I definitely think that contributed to me drinking because I was just so torn apart by it, So this country asks a lot of you if you want to get to a certain place, and it's a sacrifice. It's very hard.
Yeah, I like that. I like you celebrating people rather than tearing them down. And unfortunately, that's what our government does. It looks like I was watching a clip this morning, so I don't have a lot to say. I know the hearings are going to go on for a couple more days. I might have some as they go on, as I gain more information, as people at home should also do, right? But it's like, our government is like a high school. They're like high school kids with all this power. I look at some of these people, I'm like, how did you get here? Who voted for you? Even when I look at now, again, something I didn't pay attention to when I'm younger, governors of cities, and who voted for you? I've never even heard of you. How did you get that seat, right? So it's something as I get older with the schools and my kids being young, I have to pay a little bit more attention to. But to have a big opinion, to have this mudslinging, I'd rather celebrate someone. Right. Do I like the questions? Sure. Am I going to keep talking? No, because we have to go. But I don't know. I just don't really have a strong opinion on it.
It is a bunch of high school popular wins. It really is, with money. That's really
and then let's go out drinking after. It's like, can I come?